Tropical Cyclone Seroja is a currently active tropical cyclone that is responsible for a series of large and dangerous flash floods and landslides in southern Indonesia. The 22nd tropical low and 7th tropical cyclone of the 2020-21 Australian region. Cyclone season. The precursor of Seroja formed off the south coast of Timor Island as a tropical low on the 3rd of April at 1800 Coordinated Universal Time. The tropical low very slowly moved near the island while the system's thunderstorms slowly increased in organization. The low intensified into Seroja by the 4th of April as it was passing north of Rhode Island, continuing its slow strengthening. As of the 5th of April 2021, it is estimated that more than 60 people have died in both Indonesia and East Timor as a result of the storm, and dozens remain missing. The cyclone damaged or destroyed 77 units of houses and 5 bridges in Indonesia's East Nusa Tenggara province. The scale of damage in East Timor is currently unknown. On the 3rd of April, a tropical low formed within an active trough to the south of Timor. The low was located in a generally favorable environment with deep moisture, low vertical wind shear, and defined outflow. The low drifted close to the coast of Timor very slowly with persistent spiraling bands of convection occupying the storm's circulation, producing prolific rainfall in the surrounding regions on the 4th of April. At this time, the low-pressure system was located inside the area of responsibility of TCWC Jakarta. By the early morning of April 3, the presentation of its structure had improved with spiral bands of deep convection and tight curvature at its center. Although there were fluctuations in central convection, a favorable environment of deep moisture, low vertical wind shear, and good outflow meant further development of the system was expected. Meanwhile, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center issued their first warning on the storm as Tropical Cyclone 26S at 1500 Coordinated Universal Time the 4th of April. The tropical low slowly gained strength, intensifying to a Category 1 tropical cyclone, and was given the name Seroja by TCWC Jakarta at 2000 Coordinated Universal Time the 4th of April, about 95 kilometers north of Rhode Island. As of 6 o'clock Coordinated Universal Time, while maximum 1-minute sustained winds are at 70 knots. It is currently moving west-southwest with a speed of 10 knots for the latest official information. See Australian TCWC Jakarta JTWC Cyclone Warning. The Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysical Agency of the Indonesian government declared 2 days before the cyclone that they already detected possibility of cyclone formed on Sulawesi. On Sunday, the 4th of April 2021, the agency issued an early warning. The Bureau of Meteorology risked on the 5th of April 2021 that Seroja could approach West Pilbara. It was also advised that tourists be ready to change plans in case the cyclone impacts the area. As a tropical low, Seroja caused widespread rainfall and thunderstorms in the East Nusa Tenggara province of Indonesia. In the East Flores Regency, 14 villages were hit by flash flooding as a result of runoff of materials from Mount Il-Luatolek. 44 people were confirmed dead and 9 more were critically injured from mudslides, burying homes, while bridges and roads connecting to Flores Island and Adinrar Island were destroyed. Trans-Timor roads were flooded, cutting off access between regencies. A bridge connecting the cities of Kupang and Malacca Regency was destroyed, making travel between the two regions extremely difficult. The death toll was later lowered to 41 after search and rescue teams re-verified the victims' health, although an additional 27 were cited to be missing. In East Timor, 3 people died in a landslide, including a 2-year-old child. Later, another 8 people were killed in the capital city of Dili. The storm caused power outages in the entirety of East Timor, in addition of damaging the presidential palace. Flood caused by the storm damaged National Laboratory of Guido Valadares National Hospital, the only laboratorium in the country, causing concern that it would affect East Timor effort to mitigate COVID-19 pandemic. The flood also appears to damage the country's central pharmacy where vaccine stocks for East Timor population stored. Another damaged vital facility were 2 COVID-19 isolation facilities. Later source mentioned 11 additional deaths in East Timor. Outside of Dili, it is said that at least 21 deaths were confirmed. There's lack of official number of death toll from East Timor due to limited resources and personnels. Other sources put the death toll as high as 63 people. The office building of the Governor of East Nusa Tenggara, commonly known as Sasando Building, was also damaged by the cyclone. In the city of Kupang, 734 houses were damaged, affecting 2,190 people, while in Rotendao, around 30 houses were flooded. 5 cities and regencies experienced power outages, but electricity was partially restored later. A dam in East Sumba overflowed, causing a flood in a neighboring city. As of the 5th of April 2021, 4 o'clock Western Indonesia time, 67 people